Welcome to this collective message. Trust your intuition if you're feeling drawn in here. In this reading, I am tuning into an answer to a question that you have been asking yourself unconsciously or consciously. And yeah, we're going to see where this is tuning into. This could be spiritual, physical. I'm just going to open up to all the messages for everyone that is tuning in here. My name is Sophia if you're new here, and if you're coming on back, welcome back. So starting out, we have the Hunter and the Stargazer, two powerful energies coming through. I do feel a sensation of like a connection with your guides, that your guides are sharing supportive insight at this time to specifically help you to advance, to up level, to expand here with this type of frequency. When we get this download of like, okay, set your sights high, sometimes spirit can really come through strong of, okay, it's the time to expand, to think big, even if you don't know how all the steps are going to come together. It's that time to really expand. And with that, when we start to expand our visions, naturally there can be fears that come up, and also strong desires of like, wow, I really would like that to come to fruition. And then sometimes it spins in on itself of like, I don't want that in case it doesn't come to fruition. So this is the kind of frequency that I'm picking up on. And for this being an answer to a question, this is coming through as yes, like go for it. If you're wondering, okay, should I take a risk? Should I take a leap of faith? Is it really possible to dream this big and for this to happen? It's like, yes, absolutely it is. Once you're aware of your fears, you can work with the fire element as well to burn through any fears or limiting beliefs, staying connected with your passion, and also with your spirit team, like your higher self, your guides. They're there giving you helpful insight for the steps that you need to take or you can take to achieve your goals. Super powerful, beautiful time. We have some more details here with the tarot cards. This is coming through the Six of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords. So a lot of swords, a lot of air coming through here with this. And this is just giving me this overall sense of choosing to believe in yourself, choosing to believe in your dream, in your project, in your direction. It's like the Knight of Swords is like straight in the center here of like, yes, okay, I'm going. Affirmative. Moving forward with the communication first and foremost. So it's like, in a sense, Spirit's showing me here, it is your mind first and your communication first. And that is what's gaining a sense of a lot of momentum. And then the other elements like the earth element with the resources, the community, the connections, all of these other aspects of what you need are then coming in. So there's one aspect of the air element that's shared here is like communication. And then the other aspect is within the mindset. So having a sense of clarity and consistent thoughts about how you're moving forward, confirming that you're moving forward. Because sometimes in the mind, naturally, if the fears come up, then it's like spiraling. Okay, now I'm going to think in another direction. That's kind of making myself a little bit smaller, but it's more comfortable. So being conscious of when your mind wants to go in those different directions, and using meditation, using journaling and writing can be really helpful for that. Because also with the Page of Swords here, it's confirmation that you have something important and helpful to share with other people, to communicate in your life. However that resonates for you, maybe you're communicating this through the family that you're creating, the career that you have. So with this, it's, keep shining, keep communicating. And I want to pull another card actually for why this is in reverse here with the Six of Swords. This speaks about moving to calmer waters. And it's giving me that sense of like the fears coming through. But let me just get a clarifier here to just see, why is this in reverse for Spirit? Okay. So nice and clear there. We have the Sun card coming through with the Queen of Wands. So there's this interesting message with this. There can be resistance to moving forward to the next stage of your project, the next stage of your life in some type of way, because it's like you actually know that you're going to be very successful. And in that sense, it's like you're going to be shining with the sun, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, attracting attention in a positive way, taking on a leadership role here with the Queen of Wands as well, quite effortlessly embracing your power. So in this sense, it's like the Six of Swords being in reverse it is an adjustment. If you haven't been in that kind of leadership role, or you haven't being given the opportunity to shine for one reason or another, then this is definitely a shift and a change. So just supporting your mind to get in sync with what is unfolding in your life will be really helpful, and confirming, like, this is just complete confirmation. It is your time to shine. It is your time to lead and to step into your power in a whole new way. And it makes sense here. It really does make sense of why there could be questioning of if it's possible to materialize or move forward with different aspects of your life because of experiences in the past. And Spirit's coming through strong with this message here today to share that this is not the past. This is a different reality that you are in at this time. And it's like you won't really know that it's going to work out until you continue to take the steps. And that's why we have this strong hunter energy of moving forward and trusting the process, having faith, connecting with Spirit. When we have fears and doubts, it's just like, okay, connect in. Can also have a fire or light a candle to work with the fire element as well, in a sense, to like clear that energy and continue to move forward. We have the Seven of Pentacles then as well. I'm going to pull another card for the Seven of Pentacles. Initially here, I'm seeing that sense of building, of like you have been prepared. You have been preparing for this expansion, for this growth within your life. And in a sense as well, this is coming through as confirmation that in the past, if this had happened, you would not have been prepared and you would not have been able to hold all that is coming into your life at this time. But now you are prepared. You have the foundation, you have like the skills, the personal like development that you require, all of the things that you need, you have them prepared. And this is where we get this Ace of Wands now as a clarifier of just confirmation. Yes, yes, yes. Response to question is yes, yes, yes. Ace of Wands, like path opening up. This particular Ace of Wands, I always find it quite interesting because it gives me this guidance of like a new path opening up here that was closed beforehand. And this connects in with that message from before. The path was closed before. It wasn't possible to set your sights this high in previous years, previous periods of your life. But now it is possible because you have the stability and the foundation prepared. Super, super gorgeous. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come through here for your message. We have the Temperance. Yes, you have been patient. There has been a lot of balancing of energies happening here with the Temperance, the Two of Pentacles. I just hear like divine intelligence, being able to manage your spiritual health, your spiritual awareness and knowledge, and also your physical world, your time, your money, your resources, your home. Truly finding this balance between the spirit world and the physical world is what's coming through. Okay. Any other messages that want to come through with this? Okay, so for anyone who's wondering about questions about finances, there's a more specific message coming through with this. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. This is giving me a beautiful partnership energy actually, as well as financial, because we have the two together. And the Hierophant. So what I'm getting here for an answer to a question, if you have around a partnership or in finances, is connect with spiritual knowledge. If you are, for example, questioning, okay, should we make this financial decision? Should we move in this direction? What's coming through is like meditate on that. If you have a space in nature, like hiking up a mountain together, if you're in a partnership, romantic or otherwise, and connecting with Spirit to ask those questions, being open to receive the knowledge from a higher source. Because there's like things happening on the physical plane is what I'm getting with this in regards to particularly finances, resources, purchases, big purchases, and Spirit's there for you to give you the guidance about timing, like when is the best time to do that, and to give you that sense of clarity and confidence. Because with this, it's like a slow paced kind of energy in a way, with with Pentacles in general being the earth element, and it's also long lasting. So once you make the decision, like for example, once you buy a piece of land, that's your piece of land. Like you're going to put a lot of time and energy into working on that, if it's a project, a business, or a home. So it's obviously good to slow down and ask a lot of questions and feel into the energy before making solid decisions for that. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more here, see if anyone else's question wants to come through. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups. Let's see what this is about. Okay. Wonderful. So last message coming through here, then we have the Lovers and we have the Artist. What a different energy. Yeah, so this shares about disappointment here. If you have a question of like, is this relationship going to work out? I feel like is the question coming through here with this Five of Cups, of fearing disappointment from the past, possibly like looking at lack, not focusing on what is there or what's good about a relationship or what's good about a connection. And just, it's really coming from this wound of the past of being disappointed. So Spirit's coming through with this answer here of like, it's feeling a sense of visioning with your partner. If you're in a relationship, okay, there's two different groups coming in here. The first group, if you're not in a relationship and you're feeling the sense of like disappointment, maybe you've been through some breakups, this is coming through with the artist of getting clear. Like, get clear on your vision, on where you're going and what you want to manifest with your life, whether that's like a spiritual calling, a certain type of lifestyle, a certain type of career, and what that would look like with a partner, like the balancing, or what you would like them to be contributing and you to contribute to their life. Paint this whole picture for yourself is coming through as the answer. And this will help you so much to just feel a sense of peace and patience for welcoming another person into your life, a sense of clarity as well for who to say no to. And for those who are in a relationship and you have any sense of questioning of like, oh, is this the right partner for me? Or if there's feelings of disappointment for one reason or another, maybe you've had an argument. This is, again, a similar message, but in a different kind of way of strengthening your vision together here with the artist. Connecting, maybe spending some time alone together, taking a small trip if you can for a weekend, something like that, with the intention of clarifying more of your vision. This is coming out in December, this reading. It's a timeless message, but such a beautiful time of year in December to tune in and clarify your vision for 2026 of what you want to co-create together. And this really embraces or brings in a lot of positivity into the connection as well. Wonderful. So I'm going to get a closeout oracle card now for everyone for answers to these questions. See if anything else wants to come through to just close out this reading. Beautiful to connect with you here. Okay. Okay. So final message here, we have the High Priest. So I feel like that's confirmation there of the final message and brings us all together here with the whole channeling that's been sharing about setting your sights high, manifestation, going after what you've been dreaming about. This particular card shares, for this collective that are tuning in here, you have the ability to tap into manifestation powers that are not fully understood within this world. This speaks about past lives where there are other civilizations, other frequencies, ways of manifesting that are beyond space and time in many ways. It's not a sense of like, oh, this will take a year to make this much money. There's these different types of loopholes and different types of techniques to manifest. It's all about intention and creating. And that's why Spirit's coming through so strong with like intend and create, continue to say yes, continue to move forward, even if there are a few fears popping up. Spirit is there with the Hierophant to tune into for guidance for your decisions. But yeah, proper confirmation. It is your time to manifest many things. And if you're in a partnership, such a beautiful journey to intend and create together. Wonderful. Amazing to share all of these messages with you. You're always welcome to share your story in the comments below. And yeah, sending you an abundance of love and light.